Hello everybody, how are you? Where am I? I don't even see myself. There I am. Okay, let's move this down a little. Hello everybody, party people, all that good stuff. I'm gonna take this off. Jack, don't even think about it. I hope everyone is doing well. My beautiful friend just started a tarot channel, Shanice.
Oh, nice.
And I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna give you guys the screen name in case you guys want to follow. It is Daughter of the Divine, which I love. Okay, so how is everyone doing today? Let me update that description box for you guys so that you know how to book. We have spots available for tonight's live if you guys wanted a personal reading. All the information is in the description box below, which I just updated. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask in the chat. My man Paulus will help you out. He'll help you guys get booked in. We have a small pre-booking list. There's literally 2 people so far, so I have a lot of slots open for tonight. So if you guys are interested in booking, definitely get booked in. What day is it? It's Saturday? Mm-hmm. Happy Saturday night, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well and staying sane and staying healthy. Jack, you really know how to ruin all my brows. It's like his specialty.
Jack, his specialty. No.
Yeah, there's a lot of country bumpkins out tonight.
Country bumpkin central.
Hello everybody. All right, so I have 2 people booked in. C. Smith, if you are here, C. Smith, hello, hi. I never got your question on the last live, so let me know if you are here. If not, I'm gonna start with Courtney. I just, you know, I can obviously like tap into your energy, but I hate doing that if someone has a question that they want to ask, you know? So I will keep you on the list until you show up. But the first one on tonight's live is Courtney. And if you guys wanted to book, all the information is below. I'm using some really cute decks tonight, and I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to do a little collective reading, and then I'm going to get into it for tonight. Collective reading. What do I want to do it on? What do we want to ask today? Yes, last time it was like I really wanted to focus on self-care because shit was hitting the fan, astrologically speaking. But I feel like the energy's kind of tempered out a little bit. We are in a moon in Taurus, which means we're extra hungry right now more than ever.
Hungry for
food.
Food?
Yeah. Food, literal food. Okay, so I'm looking around at my decks and what decks do I want to use. Okay, let's pull from the fairies. What do the fairies want to say?
Fairies.
I always love to hear from the fairies. Alright, this is just for the collective. This is for everyone watching, everyone tuning in. While I'm doing this collective reading, feel free to get yourself booked for tonight's live. If you wanted to ask a personal question, you definitely can. So what is going on, fairies, for the collective? What messages do you want to bring the collective? Ooh, we have go outside and tree wisdom. Alright, some of you are being pushed to go outside, go on a walk. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Loving that. And we have tree wisdom. This tree dyad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. Honestly, I love flute sounds, like Native American flute sounds. You can like find that on YouTube, and I just like, I love, they're soothing to me. And then like flute sounds plus like a waterfall. I don't know what it is about that fucking combination that I'm super thrilled about. And Kira, we are not all booked up for tonight, so if you wanted to book, you definitely can. Hi Miji, how are you? We have inspiration and divination. Okay, love. So inspiration, I need to take this which is the opposite of what classes are supposed to do. Inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Okay, so some of you guys might be hit with some creative energy and inspiration come this new moon in Cancer as we shift into the moon in Leo. We have embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Ooh, love that. Alexa, next song. We have celebration. So it is peak summer, you guys. Now is the time more than ever to celebrate and have fun. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out, dance, and play. An invitation could be on the way. I just love how that rhymes. And light, the fairy queen of lights, comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. I love that. Okay. We have we have play. So yeah, definitely play, you guys. We have opportunity and beginnings. I'm gonna put that over there because I feel like inspiration is coming, but it's also just kind of opportunity and some sort of new beginning. We have radiant. Okay. We have radiance with light here. We have beauty. And we have serenity. All right, so I really love this because serenity reminds me of the serenity prayer and just, what is it, how's it go? Give me the strength to, all that stuff. So value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. This is like in regards to going outside. And then we have radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Because we have the light fairy here. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light on your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So if you guys are going through something right now and you're like in a depression or something of that nature, you know, instead of feeling like there's a checklist that you need to kind of do, like sometimes I feel like when people, and it's becoming a thing, like there's like even apps for it, like when you're depressed, they have like an app and there's like a checklist, like clean your room, take a shower, brush your teeth, like really simple things. And it's so funny because it's like, I think the first and foremost, before you start cleaning shit and showering and all that stuff, is just go outside, like take a walk. Like nature is so healing, the world is so healing. And I feel like you guys deserve to embrace that kind of energy and to also see the light physically, like the sunlight, vitamin D is really good for you. And so it's saying, you know, soak up that vitamin D, literally soak up that light spiritually and go outside and play, you know, take your shoes off and ground yourself in the mud, quite literally feel the earth beneath your feet, that whole thing. And then also understand that if you're not like accomplishing something huge right now, don't be so hard on yourself with serenity. You know, understand that there is a beautiful balance here. Go outside, celebrate, play, see the beauty in everything, see the beauty in downfall, see the beauty in maybe even your current situation. Because maybe you're at a stagnation right now, and what they want to really tell you is that inspiration is coming your way. Opportunity and new beginnings is, you know, it's around the corner. So don't be afraid to start small, because there's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. And if you feel like you still can't read your situation even after all of these little tips, definitely pull a spread for yourself, because your third eye and your crown chakra is open now more than ever, and that creative energy is being fueled by messages through spirit. So you have the ability to really see your situation with crystal clear clarity. So I really love that. These are the messages from the fairies, you guys, for the collective. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning into the live. If you guys want to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. In the meantime, I'm going to get with it and start the readings for tonight's live. I love these cute little cards. They're so small and cute. One of my first decks was like one of these small cute cards. Okay, so we are going to start with Courtney, who got a regular deck pull. Jocker, calm down. No? Okay, so Courtney got a regular deck pull, and timeline cards, and she wants to know, when I finish university, what would be more likely to, would he be more likely to make a move forward, or should I? Okay, good question. Let me get the timeline cards. Don't do that.
That was scary, huh?
Yeah.
That was scary.
Okay. What is this music we're listening to? Hold on, Courtney. Let me change this song. Like, do you guys want to listen to our wedding playlist?
That's a good place. Why are you crazy to me, Jack? Why are you crazy?
I was honestly thinking about sneaking some like CBD oil in his water. Okay, so Courtney, you wanted to know, you got a regular deck pool, and you wanted to know, when you finish university, will he be more likely to make a move forward, or should I? Whoa, to start, we have the King of Pentacles. We have Justice. The Chariot. Oh, shit. Oh. I mean, honestly, I definitely think that he's gonna make a fucking move. He's already planning on it. He's like, and I love how the King of Pentacles in this card is like branding her. He's like, hi, like, you're mine. And then the King of Pentacles would be that type. He's like, you're mine. I mean, maybe this is something that they are planning on doing already, and maybe you guys are just sort of reading each other's energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is so good so far, because it's just basically clarifying, listen, like, this person, wow, we have the Sun, this person really wants to be in a connection with you, and with the Pentacle energy, they definitely want stability, they definitely want affirmation as far as locking this in, and, you know, wanting to be in an official commitment. We have the Wheel. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is really freaking cute. I don't know what it is about this ring light. I know it shows up, but I like cannot see. Okay, that's better. Yeah. I'm like, sorry. For me, there was like a fucking glare on the cards. Okay, so I really feel like, okay, so your question is, when you finish university, would he be more likely to make a move forward, or should I? No, he will. I mean, he definitely is already planning on this. He definitely wants to brand you, and by brand you, I mean he wants to commit to you because he doesn't want you to get away. Like, he doesn't want you to be like, okay, bye. Like, and so he really wants to lock this in. And with justice, I feel like this person has been planning on this. They really want to have equality in this connection. Maybe things have been a little distant, or they've been a little difficult right now because of university. And so they've been really craving this kind of connection where you guys can fully be engaged in each other. And they're, you know, they've been ready with the Chariot. They're super ready to come towards you and have this like commitment, this relationship with you, the Ace of Pentacles. You make them very happy, and I think that's a big part of their decision-making process, is that they're really happy with you. You know, you are a light in their life, and they find a lot of comfort in that. But they also find a lot of discomfort in that. Like, I think this is the type of person that, you know, I'm definitely getting King of Pentacles energy. I don't know if they're actually an earth sign, but I'm definitely getting that this person is slow moving. It takes a lot for them to conclude that they want something. They have to like think about it and analyze it and look at the spreadsheets and the Excel sheets and all this bullshit in order for them to really decide. They have to go to war basically with their heart and their head before they make a decision. And I think what this person has made a decision about is, although it's very uncomfortable that you make them feel very vulnerable and really out there, they just wouldn't have it any other way. This person also really likes your personal style. Now, I don't know if you're out here wearing crop tops and stuff, but they definitely like when you wear crop tops. It's something really cute that they've noticed. And I don't know if you wear like sneakers or Birkenstocks or whatever, but they also think that's really fucking cute. This person definitely wants to like be with you and be called your boyfriend, or, you know, move forward in some sort of way. This is something they have been thinking about. And in a way, you know, they view you as a Queen of Cups. They view you as someone who's very nurturing, very sweet. You've been very kind. You are very lovable, and there's so much to love, and if it's not them, someone else will steal you, is kind of the energy. I feel like you guys have like a really playful relationship as well, and this is something this person really likes. You make them laugh, and they think that you're very silly. But I definitely think this is someone that has been waiting for this. With the wheel clarifying the Chariot, they've been waiting for their turn to kind of come towards you in this way. So that's really beautiful. With the Three of Cups, I feel like this is cause for celebration. Like, there's definitely something that's going to happen here. I'm wondering if this is like a little crooked. Okay, let me pull some Oracle. But like, look how cute this deck is, you guys. We have Passion. And I really like it because like the outfits that are trending right now are these like really colorful, groovy outfits that everyone's wearing. And even like this kind of style, I just feel like that is so this deck. It's like really funny. Okay, we have finances and career. So maybe like it's taken them a long time to come forward. Maybe there's been hesitation because financially they're just like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to be in a relationship necessarily. But I think that, like I said earlier with the Sun, their passion for you and their feelings of happiness about you and with you far outweigh any kind of decision that they could hesitate on. You know, it's like they just a life without you doesn't really make sense to them. And I do think they've been waiting for you to get out of university. Okay, so we have resilience and perspective. What does a hawk see when it flies over your house besides a family of mice living nearby that you don't know about? What will your current problems, conflicts, complaints look like when you're 80 years old and you gaze back on the timeline of your life? In this moment, you're being given the gift of clear perspective, of knowing that in the end, everything's going to be probably much better than okay. Think large enough and even big issues become small. Become an 80-year-old hawk and you're really onto something. So I definitely feel like this person used to have little things affect them in the connection. They used to kind of think oh shit, like, what about this, and what about that, and what about this? And I think at this point, they're like, and there's like even like a owl, well, whatever, you know, it's even like gotten to a point where they're just like, you know what, I fucking can't think that way because I really care for this girl. We have resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. So I don't know if there's something that calls for resilience in this connection that you guys have gone through or had to have went through, but I definitely feel like you guys have way superseded whatever it is that you guys have gone through, and I definitely think that this person wants to move forward with you in some sort of way. So you won't have to make any first move, this person's gonna make it. Let's pull a timeline card. No! I'm gonna put these back. I mean, we have 2 years. I don't know if 2 years means something to you. But let me just get one, because I've been like really confusing people with these. Just one spirit. Okay. We're getting 2 anyway. So we have a year and a half. And we have divine timing. All right, so a year and a half divine timing is at play in your love life. Whoa, Jack, what's going on with you today? You're kind of crazy. All right, Courtney, so I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I'm going to move on to the next person. And C. Smith, if you are here, let me know, C. Smith, because you are on the list. All right, Kira, so you are next. You got a regular deck pool. And you want to know what are Krishan's intentions towards you. Is it safe for you to open up and trust him? You basically want to know if he's another karmic who's going to waste your time, or if it's divinely sent. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So, what are his intentions towards you? Is it safe for you to open up and trust him? To start, we have the 5 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. It's interesting, this 5 of Wands has like a, Wands is ruled by fire signs, but it has like a Capricorn energy. Is that a Capricorn? Is that a Ram? I don't know. It immediately reminded me of like a Capricorn for some reason. It could totally be a Ram for Aries. Okay. 5 of Wands to start. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Whoa, cards are flying. We have the Moon. We have the 3 of Swords, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so what are his intentions? Let me clarify the King of Wands in reverse. clarify again. Wow, 2 knights in reverse, clarifying things that I'm like confused about. Or that's a king. King of Swords. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like, and hi Jessica, you can definitely get a reading. Paulus will help you get booked in. Okay, so Kira, okay. What are his true intentions? I mean, fuck, like I definitely feel like this screams karmic in some sort of way. This person's toxic, like in their own way. Like, let's say they're not toxic to you. Like, let's say they're very charming and they tell you sweet nothings, and it's very hard to read whether or not they're, toxic. But it's like, I don't know if this person's ever mentioned having a crazy ex. And they're like, oh, my ex was crazy. She was toxic. She was a bitch. That's the biggest red flag. This person's ex probably dumped him and probably wasn't crazy. He was probably the fucking crazy one. Because with the 6 of, like, the energy I'm getting, I'll explain. 5 of Wands is not a good start because it represents this person is, like, willing to fight. Like, they don't really think that fighting is toxic, or they don't think that arguing and, like, being immature is toxic. They think it's just like, oh, they're expressing themselves. But it's like, they're kind of like will fight fire with fire, which is really kind of fucked up. With the 6 of Cups, the thing that they want with you is you have something that is very nostalgic to them. Like you kind of remind them of something from their childhood, or maybe you remind them of something very comforting to them. But there's something about you that, is very lovable is the word. Like, there's something about you that's very lovable. And it's not like they're going into this like, oh, let me fuck up her life, like with that intention. They are going into this, kind of falling smitten for you because you are super lovable and super familiar, I guess is the word. But with the Hermit in reverse, like, this is not a very spiritual person. And with the King of Wands in reverse, they don't necessarily have like the wherewithal to, Alexa, next song, Jesus. They don't really have like the wherewithal, okay, let me ask you this. Does this person have a job? Because like I'm getting major vibes that they're lying about something in regards to their career, that like maybe they're making themselves out to be more boss than they are. And making themselves out to be more like in control of their life. But there's definitely an energy that this person is like either doesn't have a job or doesn't have the job they said they have, or they're kind of like codependent. Like, this is really hard to, it's like they're kind of codependent, or they're kind of looking to you for something. And it's got to be more than just familiarity. I feel like you are really put together, have your shit in order, probably like have your own place, probably have your own car. Like, just, you give me the vibes of like this person is kind of attaching themselves to you because you definitely have things, and not that they're after your things, but you will provide more for them than they could provide for you in a relationship sense. So let's say this person was going in with pretty good intentions, which they're not going in with bad intentions, but they're definitely not healed from whatever past relationship that they had, and they definitely are immature in a sense where it comes to like reciprocity. It's like you deserve better is the energy, I guess, is the bottom line. And they're not, they know that, and they're not gonna tell you that. I don't even know if they know that. There's definitely an energy of naivete here. This person's very naive, they're very ignorant. They don't really understand that they have some emotional development to work on. I think this person just kind of skids through life and like, gets by with relationships or gets by with their job and just doesn't have to really work for much or work on themselves to get things. And what I'm most concerned about is the moon and the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles energy. I just feel like there could be, like this person could be secretive in some sort of way, and it could be in regards to a third party situation. Now, I'm not saying that's going on right now, but in the future, it is a possibility that this person, because they're seeking something outside of themselves, rather than, you know, being like a spiritual woman like you who knows to seek things within yourself and then seek things outside of yourself, I feel like in the future this could lead to some confusion with this person. There'll be some energy of them kind of like leaving you out in the cold, not necessarily answering your questions, not necessarily, you know, being straight about something. They're just like a very secretive energy, and it will kind of force you to rebuild yourself in a way. And I guess what Spirit doesn't want is for you to even like be in a process right now where you have to rebuild something. Yeah, I'm very certain this is their energy. This person has an energy where they don't suffer consequences for their actions, so they're not really even always aware that they do things that are not correct. They definitely are interested in you. They definitely find you lovable. They definitely find comfort in you. Like I said, they're not going in with the intention to be like a wrecking ball. They're definitely going in with just being like attracted to you as a person, as a soul. But the thing about you is that you elude a certain maturity, you elude a certain spiritual maturity and emotional availability that this person just cannot reciprocate on any fucking level. And so you can go down this road with them, but Spirit is saying that they don't, you know, Spirit doesn't want you to learn the hard way. And eventually you'll learn the hard way with this person, with the moon, the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, that they're gonna fuck up. If it's not gonna be, you know, with just arguing or being ridiculous and showy with the Five of Wands, it could be with a lie with the moon. If it's not with either of those things, it could be with the third party. If it's not with the third party, it could be with ghosting. If it's not with ghosting, it could be with just rejection and making you feel like unwanted. And it's like, this is the kind of person that clings on to people and is energetically interested in them, and then they get tired or they move away. Like I've had friends like this where they're just like, they clung on to somebody for like 3 months, and then they were like they had a new best friend, and it's kind of this like energy. So for right now, I'm sure that it's good, but we have the Tower, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's just like, it seems like it will lead to inevitable lack of commitment, inevitable lack of communication, and inevitable lack of just follow through. I mean, we have all these Knights and all these Kings in reverse. So to me, that tells me this person is not someone of their word. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I just think that you might end up getting yourself hurt. So it's almost best to be very vigilant. Like, you can definitely do, you know, what you want with the connection, but maybe you can flip it around by playing chess with them, and let's say you get in front of this whole situation here, and see where they will follow, and we can check into that in like a couple weeks. I've seen people flip it, but then at the same time you have to ask yourself, like, is it worth that? Like, do I want to play chess with someone? And then if I'm playing chess with them, does that make them a karmic? You know, like, am I going through a cycle again where I'm like trying to show by example that someone has to treat me better? So it's, you know, don't ever think that you don't have the power here. Like, the ball's in your court, but it's just, you're the queen chess piece, and it's going to be up to you on where you want to move on the board. And, you know, I've showed you the fates that, like, where this could happen, but, you know, it's up to you. So we have codependency, which I feel like it's this person. I feel like they are usually very codependent on like women they're involved with. I don't know if this person has like mommy issues, but I feel like you're still getting to know them. So these things haven't been revealed quite yet. We have forgiving and learning. Let me pull a relationship card. Okay. We have I'm a catch. Okay, I'm a total catch, and I know all the reasons why I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of the many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. Yes, like you are an absolute catch, and I think that's what was frustrating in this reading, is that like you have all these beautiful qualities, and I think that's why they're attracted to you. Like you're like a moth to a flame, and usually healers are that way. You know, people who need a lot of healing tend to cling to healers and stuff, but you know, you just have to affirm that you are a catch. And sometimes, like from experience, I'll tell you, sometimes spirit sets us up in this way. It's almost beautiful that you caught this, that you asked this question, like, are they a karmic? Because that is you breaking a pattern or a habit. Like you could have totally gone down this cycle again, but you stopped yourself and you're like, wait a minute, I've been here before. And you are gonna pass this cosmic test, and just watch, like right after this person, someone perfect will come. They'll just manifest. It just happens that way. But sometimes the universe wants to throw you a little toss, a little side piece, a little, you know, test. And then boom, you know, once you assert your energetic boundaries, that's when the real man or, you know, whoever comes through. All right, so I love you, Kira. I really hope that resonated. I'm so sorry about the situation, but, you know, just from reading your energy, I know that you're gonna be just fine. All right, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I'll move on to the next person. Which is Jessica. All right, Jessica, so you got a regular deck pool and pendulum. Okay, so hello, hi. So can you expect to hear from Phil? Can you, thank you, baby. Can you expect to hear from Phil? All right, so to start, we have the Sun in reverse. We have Death in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. We have the High Priestess. Whoa. We have the Tower in reverse with the Moon in reverse underneath it. We have the Hangman. We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so I don't know. I don't want to say yes, just because it seems like, I mean, this witch buried the Emperor. Like, she should, I don't know. We have the High Priestess, and I feel like the High Priestess is you, it's almost like spirit saying like, trust your intuition on this one. Like, is your intuition saying that you're going to hear from him? If your intuition is sort of nodding and in knots and like in your gut, kind of saying maybe not, you are definitely correct on that. With the sun in reverse, it's very hard to tell. I mean, the tower is always about an epiphany or a sudden sort of change happening. Okay, so not right now. I mean, you will hear from him, which is good because we did have some pretty extreme major arcanas in reverse. I mean, we have the sun in reverse, the death in reverse, tower, and the moon all in reversals. The five of swords and the hanged man was a little concerning to me. This person is not in a good place right now. I don't know if this person suffers from depression or anxiety, but they are definitely not in a place to talk to anybody, it seems like. With the high priestess, I think that they are intimidated by you energetically. You seem very put together, or you seem very like hopeful and optimistic and spiritual, and maybe that intimidates them a bit because this person is not feeling that way. This connection is very significant to them. They're really feeling you, and they're really feeling this connection, and I don't think this is over. With the Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, I definitely think there can be a rebirth here. This person might rapidly come back to you. So it might take like a little grace period in which you're not going to hear from this person. So like immediately, first impression, I was like, no, I don't think so. But upon clarifying, I feel like they will come in pretty quick. And I'm talking like fast communication, like a text, like acting like nothing happened with the Chariot kind of energy. Chariot can also be a marker of time. It's ruled by Cancer. We're in Cancer season, so that can be very soon. The Seven of Pentacles is about rebuilding, so I definitely think this person is going to acknowledge the fact that they have not spoken to you or kind of like left you out feeling like what the fuck's going on. We have the Six of Wands. This is such a funny deck. So I feel like, you know, yes, this person will talk to you. I think when they come back, when they plan on coming back, they want to come back with more stability. They want to come back in a victory. I think that they don't want to talk to you, or they don't want to come back until they can do something physically, or maybe even feel like they're in an energy where they can be a little more stable in your life. I feel like if this person were to come back right now, it wouldn't be totally genuine or honest because they're going through something, and it would be like disingenuous. You know, when you're just like not feeling like talking to someone and then you like force yourself to talk to them and you're just like, eh. Or you can just wait and talk to them when you feel better. And sometimes it's like fast communication, like, hey, what's up? Hi, sorry, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, at least then you can build on something. I definitely feel like that is more of the energy here with this person. We have separation, so I do see that you're in separation. We have you deserve love. Wedding. Maybe you're supposed to go to a wedding, or you guys are, gonna go to a wedding. We have love yourself first and flirt. So part of this is a little dependent on you. This seems like a divine time situation here. It seems like, you know, the more you release your grip on this person communicating with you, and the more you focus on yourself, maybe do some self-care rituals, some self-care love type of potion type of things, that's when this kind of turns over. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes we are, you know, we're so focused on something that we want that we're almost like not allowing the energy to flow through. And then as soon as we turn our attention, that's like when it happens. We have truth be told. And we have unfinished symphony. Yeah, so there's unfinished business here. This person is not neglecting you or leaving you out in the cold. I just think that they might be going through something. I think also Spirit is divinely timing the situation. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself, and as soon as you do that, I promise this person will contact you. And it's not even that they're consciously doing that, it's almost like this is all being like divinely orchestrated. We have unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure. And then truth be told, number 14. Honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer all the miracles. I love that. Gorgeous. Okay, let's do your pendulum. So I'm going to allow you to ask whatever it is you want to ask. It could be like the same question if they're going to contact you, but I'm going to just allow you to ask. And I love how this pendulum like aesthetically goes with everything that we're working with. Okay, so ready? Go. We have ask a friend. That is not an acceptable answer. Unless it is. I sometimes like that is the perfect answer because it's like your friend could totally tell you. But I'm going to do it one more time. And sometimes if I do it one more time, if it falls on that again, it's almost like, okay, now it's fucking glitching. It's almost like on purpose. Okay, ready? Go. Okay, we have yes. So it could be to the question that you just asked to clarify again, like they will contact you. But it could also be a different question that you asked. So yeah, I love that. All right, so I love you. Thank you so much, Jessica, for joining the live. I really appreciate you. I hope to see you again soon. I really hope that resonated. I'm gonna move on to the next person. If you guys wanted to book, you can. We have some spots available for tonight's live. All that information is in the description box below. You're so welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to C. Smith. I hope you are here, love. If not, I'm gonna do a general reading for you and see what I can pick up in the cards. But like I announced earlier, if you guys wanted to book, we have a limited amount of spots available for tonight. So all that information's in the description box below. I'll get you guys booked in and you can ask any personal question that you want to. But for now, I'm going to do C. Smith's reading. This is going to be a general reading, whatever comes up for C. Smith. So let's get into it.
Me? Really? Oh. No, I don't care. I don't think so. At least here. Maybe in the back somewhere, but personally I don't care.
We have
I'd rather hang out with my baby, put it in the dog. Like her here.
like in the chat. Okay, so C. Smith, whatever comes up, we have Ace of Cups, Strength, this is really good so far. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, okay, I think I know what's going on here. We have the King of Wands in reverse. I know, this is such a wild deck. We have the Page of Wands. There's just so much chaos in this deck. I just don't even... And it's like, if you know the traditional tarot meanings, it's random chaos. Like the Page of Wands is not... I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. Okay. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, so... You could be involved in a connection. I'm getting like two completely different things, but they're also they like could both relate to your life. The first is that I feel like creatively you feel a little blocked. Like maybe you have a business or maybe you have a passion that you're trying to like pursue. I'm hearing music or something. I'm not sure, but there's maybe something that you want to creatively start a business with and get into fruition. And you're feeling creatively blocked. And I think you're feeling creatively blocked because you're financially feeling restraints. And when we feel financially restrained, we tend to tense up and block like energy all around. So we might be like trying to like stay vigilant and stay protected and guard what we have left. But that energy of like being protective and guarding, it's not just like, oh, it's not like the energetic gods are reading it as like, oh, they're just protecting their money. They're reading it as like a universal thing that you're trying to protect yourself from fucking everything. And I tell people this all the time. Sometimes when we have such a, sometimes when we're afraid to love, for example, we're like trying to protect ourselves from fuckboys, but we end up protecting ourselves from literally everything without even realizing it energetically and spiritually. Like we protect ourselves even from positive blessings coming our way, and we block that energy from flowing through. So I feel like there's some financial restraints right now, not like literally, like I don't think you're actually struggling, but I think that you might have the perception of struggle and you're like tense. And because of your tension, you're creatively blocking yourself from thinking that you could make money or find abundance in this creative endeavor or project that you want to start. So there's an energy here of like you love what you do what you love, you want to create a business out of it and be your own boss. And you have like the strength to do it, and by strength I mean like you have the thick skin, the wherewithal, the ability to deal with rejection or whatever it calls for, maybe long hours or whatever, sleep till you're dead, but you are not feeling that way currently because you're a little spiritually blocked. So that's something I would definitely reevaluate and clear up. Now, the second thing that I'm seeing for you is that you might have like a little love interest, and it could be new. It could have just started. This could have been someone you just recently met, but this is definitely someone that is promising with the Four of Wands. I mean, this is definitely someone that is supposed to meet you like on your destiny, like right now, like they're supposed to cross paths with you and they are a soulmate in some sort of way. So I feel like this is really beautiful. I think that whatever it is that you are going down or starting is going to be, like someone that you probably manifested with calling in your soulmate. So I'm loving that. We have reconciliation. It could be that you've known this person in the past. It can also be that your souls reconciling in this incarnation here on earth. And holy shit, there's a lot of cards. We have very soon. So maybe things are going to progress even, sooner rather than later. Getting to know each other. Yeah, this feels new. I mean, it feels like, we have soulmate here. It feels like this is happening right the fuck now, and that you've just met this person and it seems very promising, which is beautiful. We have acceptance. When I get to know new people, oh my god, I kid you not, this deck is so on point. When I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits rather than the ones I project on them. Same goes for not new people, I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self and we can't expect them to ever be anything but, man, how do those snowflakes do it? So random. I love that. So that is so beautiful. Congratulations to you and your creative projects, and also this potential new love that's come in or is coming in that you might have manifested. I love that for you. Thank you so much, C. Smith. I really hope that resonated, and I appreciate you for joining the live. All right, you guys. So for Latiana and Gorgeous, these are paid readings. People paid to have their questions answered. All that information is in the description box below. If you guys are looking for free readings, my channel has like over 1,000 videos. You guys can check that out. Those are all free. But in the meantime, these are for clients. And if you guys are interested in becoming one, we'd love to have you. If you guys wanted to book for tonight's live, you can. All that information is in the description box below. Me right now? Online? Later, I'm gonna do it online. I can literally hear the fireworks already.
What is that? Is this Jackson's first 4th of July?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jackson. You don't know what this is. Where's that?
Okay, so Jackson is not even 1 yet. He's turning 1 in August. He's a Virgo. And he doesn't know what 4th of July is. So he's like growling at everything.
Jackson. Figure it out, Jackson. Figure it out.
I am a Taurus Gemini. I'm on the cusp. We're in a Taurus moon right now, and there's all these funny memes about wanting to eat. Which I feel. Dude, what do you do for Captain Neji? Do you like give him anything, or do you just go with it? Because Jock there's literally not that much happening right now, and he's already like on high alert, so I just cannot imagine tomorrow. Over here, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a fun 4th of July, and it might be a bunch of him being crazy.
So, she lived in Austin before, right? Or somewhere in Texas, and then she moved to Florida.
Really?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Neji, did you live in Texas before you moved to Florida? Yeah, she lived in Austin and then moved to Florida. All right. So.
No, we're not moving to Florida, babe.
If I'm flying around,
Ugh.
Tell her why. You can tell her why. But, Neji, 2 questions. One, compare Texans to Floridians.
Don't compare.
Let's compare.
Well, no, like talk about the city. Like, how was your experience in Austin? Like, did you like it?
Well, we already know Austin, but we don't know Florida. Like, if we're moving.
Babe, I'm not moving to Florida.
So what, I'm moving by myself?
You're not moving to Florida either.
I'm taking Jackson with me.
You're not taking Jackson either.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see who wins.
Babe, stop. There's no concrete anything right now. Don't start talking about Florida and manifest it. It's even further from California.
So do you move back to California?
No, I thought we were moving to Oregon.
Oregon. Anybody from Oregon?
Jesus Christ. So annoying. Move back to Austin, Neji. Please. Please move.
Neji.
Move back. It'll be a little closer to Washington.
What's in Washington?
Her sister.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're thinking about, I know it's ridiculous to think about a new place, but I mean, we're thinking in terms of like 2 years, you know, because we want to buy a property and we're like, do we want to do that in fucking Austin or do we want to go somewhere else? And all my family's in the Bay in Cali, which I don't think we're going to buy property there. But Oregon is doable and it's nice, and like Portlandia and you know, all that great stuff. So I've never been there. I've only heard things, and it is by the coast, which I do miss. And I kind of like that your average person isn't walking around with a firearm, so that's kind of cool. All right, so but enough of me chit-chatting. Garmin car, you just got a 18 plus, so let's do that for you. So there's this one guy that you can't stop thinking about, and you just want to know why he keeps popping up in your mind.
I've seen that. I'm sorry. I get excited about these things.
Okay, and you want to know why he keeps popping up in your mind.
Tell Jackson, baby.
All right, to start, we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse and the 4 of Swords. I need to clarify that further. 8 of Pentacles, Moon in reverse, 4 of Swords. What? 6 of Swords. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords. You want to know why he keeps popping up in your minds. Why does he keep popping up in your mind? Jackson, that's like so not cool. And the Empress. Okay. Alright, 8 of Pentacles to start, and I needed to fucking clarify because it was really random. The Moon, the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups. I mean, they're fucking sexually attracted to you. They want to fuck you. That's why they're thinking about you. Well, it starts with them. They're thinking about you a lot. And here's the thing. Want to know something funny, you guys? So sex magic is some of the most powerful magic around. And I was actually just talking to Karen about it, you guys, yesterday. And hi, Emily, how are you? And when you orgasm or climax or come or whatever you want to call it, on that beat, on that note, you want to think about that thing that you want to manifest. It could be extra cash, it could be a new house, whatever the fuck it is. And I find it to be very powerful. I've done a lot of different magic, a lot of different forms, spell jars, to candle magic, to moon manifesting, to moon water, to blah, 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 blah. Like all of it. And I find sex magic to be the most instant, like results. So the thing that's funny about this is men be jacking off to someone that they like. And they're probably jacking off to you, like unconsciously, not knowing that they're like practicing sex magic. Like unconsciously not knowing that they're manifesting you. So like Neji's definitely correct. Like they're probably manifesting you, but like not on purpose. Like they definitely love you in a way where they like love your body. They're very attracted to you. They want to like be with you and they fantasize about you in a sexual way. But it's like while they're doing the deed and they're thinking about you and then they, you know, climax or whatever it is, it's like they're kind of practicing magic. So with that said, this person is definitely looking at you as someone who they really want to kind of be with sexually and maybe even conquer at that, because I'm getting a lot of energy of like wanting to conquer. I definitely feel like this person is neither here nor there. This is definitely your typical runner. This is definitely your typical person who like doesn't stay committed very long. But they are definitely curious about you. The Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, they're definitely sexually attracted to you. I don't know if you're like goth or you wear kind of like darker clothes or something of that nature, but they definitely like that if you do. This person really is attracted to your thighs, your legs, like they really love your thighs. This person feels like you are very fertile, like, you know, I don't know if that's, again, a conscious thing. It could be like a pheromone about you. It could be that you're just very attractive and they feel like you're also like a bit innocent and they really want to like conquer that, like tap that. Oh, Jack. And I feel like this person just thinks you're really smart and really beautiful. You're very different than I think their usual type. And they want to work hard to like get that, to get towards you. You know what I'm saying? So this person is definitely feeling you for sure. Okay, we have engagement. Let go of control issues. So something could start with this person. You know, I do think that this person is viewing you as someone who is very special. Maybe there could be something that is different than what they're accustomed to. Spirit is saying maybe trust the situation. I feel like you're not trusting it because you're like, he's a player and, you know, he probably isn't like for real and this and that. But maybe you're the one that, I don't know, that is different to them. I definitely see runner vibes here, so it's really going to depend. We have released your ex, but it could just be like a fun little, you know, Jesus, this is not good. Jackson. It could just be a fun little fling, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's up to you. We have poise and we have loyal heart. I don't know if loyal heart is pointing at the fact that you inevitably have a loyal heart, so to be careful with someone who is sort of a runner energy. And we have poise, and it's like, poise is about being ready for something. It's about like allowing yourself to be loved or to love, because there could be, you could trust the situation more. Okay, and we have receiving. Oh my god, okay, so maybe this is someone that you can trust. Emily, there are readings for sure. There's slots left available if you want to book. So we have receiving. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more and then some more and maybe just a wee bit more. Okay, so this is interesting. This could definitely turn around because of this person's like passion for you. Obviously, proceed with judgment and be vigilant because it's always going to depend on, you know, where you want to take this, but it seems like the angels are saying that you can trust this, so I love that. All right, so I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, and it seems really juicy, so definitely let me know. And I hope to see you on a live again. Thank you so much. I'm gonna move on to the next person. Why, Jack? There's nothing going on right now.
Jacka. Jacka. I like the growl.
No, don't encourage it. Okay, so the next person is the lovely Shanice. He's not growling at you, Shanice, I promise. Oh, okay, so your question is, did you make the right decision in making a YouTube channel? It's a regular, I was gonna say, I don't know if I want to use these cards for it. And we're gonna add some oracle, timeline, dice, and pendulum. Okay, give me 1 second, Shanice. Alexa, next song. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, gorgeous. I hope that you can hear me, but if not, I know that you will be able to listen to this later. She's at like a crazy bar right now. So, did you make the right decision making a YouTube channel? Will it be successful? We're gonna add some oracle, timeline, dice, and pendulum. Did you make the right decision? I mean, my bias ass self is gonna be like, yes, hallelujah, amen. But let's see what Spirit has to say. We have the King of Cups to start. Ah! Holy shit. What the fuck was that? The star! Yes, bitch, you did. Spirit's like, finally made the channel. Also, did you guys see, I was talking to Neji about it over text message, but did you guys see The Weeknd and Doja Cat's new music video? They're literally tarot cards in the music video. That was mind blowing. And he's an Aquarius and he was the star card, and that's why he calls himself Starboy. Mind blown. Get it? He's like way ahead of me. Like when he came out with Starboy, I wasn't even into tarot yet. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but he already knew. He's like, I'm an Aquarius, I'm a Starboy, duh.
He's trying so hard not to bark.
Jack up.
Rock up.
What do you even, what? We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Let me focus. We have the Three of Cups. Four of Wands. He has a Scorpio moon. Sorry, I already know his whole chart.
Right.
Yeah, already know the chart. Them Scorpio moons, though, they be fucked up. Okay. Emily's like, I'm an Aquarius. He's way too emotional. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay, so King of Cups, the Star, Hermit, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like Neji would be a perfect match with the Weeknd. Because Neji is a Pisces. Okay, never mind. Gemini moons, they're just like super compatible. Alright, moving on. Anyway, Shanice, back to you. Did you make the right decision making a YouTube channel? Absolutely. I mean, abso-freaking-lutely. Let's explain though so you know that I'm not lying to you. King of Cups, I mean, this is something that was weighing on you heavy. I definitely sense that you were compelled to do this. I feel like with the King of Cups energy, you know, it was just you were fucking called to do this. And we're not talking Queen of Cups like you had an intuitive hint about it. We're talking like King of Cups, like this was deep in your gut, like that you had to kind of step up to the plate and do this. With the Star, which I love, you know, it's not just about finding your way towards the light and being guided by the divine. The Star is also a metaphor for putting yourself out there. Like you put yourself on YouTube, you put yourself out there, you are allowing yourself to be exposed, you're allowing yourself to be a light, you're allowing yourself to be a channel for the divine. There's never a negative to that. There is only a positive. I mean, we're not talking about you making a YouTube and sitting in front of the YouTube camera and like looking at cat videos and like reacting to them. Like you're not like polluting the world. Like you're actually really adding to the fucking world in a very beautiful and divine way. And then with the Hermit, like I said, divine, you're directly
Jack.
Jesus.
Jack.
You
Stop.
grab him. What the heck? Sorry guys. You're directly channeling something from spirit and directly channeling the divine. And you're taking these messages that you were getting for the longest time and felt compelled to, you know, put out into the universe, and you're really putting out that energy. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, I can see that there is tension here, at least in two different ways. The first is that, you know, maybe you feel like it's hard to let yourself be exposed. Like maybe it's hard to be vulnerable for you. Maybe it's hard to, the Four of Pentacles is all about like guarding yourself, and it can mean guarding your heart chakra. It can also mean guarding your finances. So maybe there's two things going on here. The first is that maybe you do feel exposed and vulnerable and out there, and it's like kind of a lot to go through and a lot to put yourself through. And it's like you are exposed to people commenting and people disliking your video. And there is that inevitable kind of dark side that can be a little daunting at first. And then the other side is that maybe you're like, okay, financially, is this going to pay off? Am I wasting my time? And you kind of want to know if this is going to pay off because there's tension. With the Queen of Pentacles, yes, this is going to pay off financially. I mean, you're definitely going to reach a point in your YouTube activities where you will be able to monetize your videos, which I think is really beautiful. And you'll be able to get little paychecks every month by YouTube, by Google AdSense. So I'll teach you how to do that because it's a little weird process. And then you can also do things like you can go live, or you can make a Patreon, do exclusive content, or you can do extendeds like I do. But I definitely think that in some way, shape, or form, the universe is going to reward you. This could also just represent that you're in a very attracting energy. So if you are trying to manifest abundance, I do think that those blessings will be answered because, you know, you're kind of being put as priority. It's not like you're just like, no offense to average people, but it's not like you're an average person doing absolutely nothing for the world and you're just like, please give me this car. It's like you're actually, you know, of service to the divine. So your prayers are to be answered because that is your compensation. That is your reward, if that makes sense. Sorry, Lucy. And then with the Three of Cups, I definitely feel like have fun with it. Like have fun with this community, have fun and celebrate yourself, have fun with the prompts that you follow, have fun with the different little, you know, readings that you do. The Three of Cups is all about like having fun with it. The Four of Wands following the Hermit, like girl, you were supposed to get into this Hermit energy. Like this is a long time coming because this is your destiny. This is your destined path. I definitely feel like, you know, the Four of Wands represents just you are at the right place at the right time. You are meant to be here. Trust yourself, trust your path. We have that even further clarifying the Hermit, which is really spiritual and beautiful. And it's like trust that divine has your best interest at hand. They're not like telling you to set up a YouTube like to waste your time. I used to think the same thing. Like when I started it, I had like obviously no subscribers and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't have any professional lighting or camera or anything, but it was fun and I was having fun with it. And I just honestly did not think anyone would see the video, and they did, and it just became this whole thing. So you just have to trust that the divine is putting you in the right place at the right time. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Four of Pentacles, you will release this energy of being a little afraid or being a little stressed out or this inevitable worry that you might have going into this because it is new. You're going to release that. That's going to be in the past, and you are going to see victory with the Six of Wands. In fact, this is actually really funny. You're going to see victory in being exposed. Like we have this kind of like exposed girl, which is so fucking random because that's not really what the Six of Wands represents, but I think that it's perfect and full circle for this reading because it's like you will definitely, you know, feel good and successful in putting yourself out there. So I'm loving that. All right, let me pull some oracle for you. We have a leg up. And we have to be fair. Okay, so I mean, I already know that a leg up represents assistance, and it represents that the divine is going to help you out and make sure that you are taken care of. So receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there. Talk to me. Okay, sorry. If you do, you'll receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps forward to your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. So you've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up. I love that. Okay, so to be fair, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Now is a time for even exchange. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate for settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiation. So remember that all things must be fairly what the fuck? Okay, keep this as your truth and so it will be. What is this word? Recompensed? Recompense?
Recompensed. I think they meant to say recompensated.
I don't know. I feel stupid.
You were compensated for your effort?
I mean, I get that, but I'm like, is that a word that I...
They probably just messed up on the...
Okay, I was like, I'm really killing my dyslexia here. All right, so let's do an added oracle from, I want to do the energy oracle. Then we're going to do some dice and timeline. Okay, why do we have the seats in reverse? Are we still on the topic of her. Okay. We have angel strength, blossoming abundance. It's like watching everything like a hawk. Number 25 in reverse. Receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some anonymity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication is developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, if not already, and take advantage of a new peaceful and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reverse is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deservingness. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value to your life. Oh, okay, that's why we have it here. We have number 22, yin and yang. So this card is the energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for contemplation, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so open up to these sides of your narrative or your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So being is the intention, not acting. Being is the intention. I love that. And then we have blossoming abundance, which we already know what that means. And that is just to represent that this card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime of coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the grounds and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card, upright, indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. Okay, Shanice, every fucking reading, you're just gonna make me cry now? Is that the thing? That's the theme now. Shanice is just gonna make me cry. Okay. Angel strength, personal power. Yes. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and to take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resources flow through you at this time, helping you to create the real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resources to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. Yes. So stop doubting yourself, because you're fucking bomb and everyone knows it. All right, let's pull some dice. This is going to be your angel numbers. We have we have 6, we have 6, 4, 4, 5. 64, 45. 64, 45. And we have 6 months for your timeline card. All right, so for your pendulum, is this the business I'm going to start? Is this the business I'm going to start? Ask a friend. I cannot. This pendulum is so sarcastic. Like, I kid you not.
Yeah, I asked you.
6 months is realistic. And we did talk about the end of your year being very prosperous. And, like, I really think this is beautiful. You could blow the fuck up even sooner than that. But you could be, like, a full-fledged business in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? That's, like, a realistic goal. Try. Ah! Okay, yes, this is a business that you're gonna start. I love this. Okay, so what the heck does 6445 mean? Did you look it up? Let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm posting it.
You are? Oh. Post it, baby. Oh, Jacka. All right, Shanice, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm so happy for you. What do you mean angel number 10?
Well, there's many ways to look at it, right? So you can, many of them do it, like when you get such a big number, they add it all up.
No, I hate reducing. People reduce all the time.
Yeah.
Let's do the whole thing. 64, 45, angel number. Okay. 6445 is a communication from the universe assuring you of divine protection to pursue your dreams no matter what it takes. Your guardian angels are concerned about your lack of adventure and risk-taking, which is limiting your potentials. Yes, they know that you're nervous about moving forward from your comfort zone, but just do it!
Oh, that's perfect.
Exactly. You cannot reduce numbers.
Yeah, I guess not. That did not work. Well, that worked. It looks like she got a clear message.
Yeah, that they always send clear messages. They don't fuck with us. Okay. All right. So, Emily, I got you. Yes, I'll send it to you guys. Oh, it's too long. Bitch.
Yeah, you can divide it up into two.
Okay, so let me get you all booked in, Emily. But next up we have Neji. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that was perfect closing. That's like.
Okay, I got you, Emily. You are after Neji. Okay, so Neji, you got a regular deck pool. I know that was so perfect. I'm just gonna pull an angel number for all of you guys, honestly, while we're wrapping this live up. It's just perfect. Okay. And we have 444 here. I didn't even mean for that to happen.
Oh, nice. Angels are here.
They are so here. All right, so Neji, you got a regular deck pool with channeled oracles for some good news motivation. You'd like how do they want you to go about beginning your business, because all I'm doing is fooling around with the website and you hate it. Oh my god, I hate building websites. I thought it would be fun and it just turns out to be like, damn, I really know nothing about graphic design. Okay, so how do they want you to go about beginning your business? How do they want you to go about beginning your business? Such high alert. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, honestly, like, look at our guard dog.
Jaka. Jaka. Yes, Jaka.
You're on high alert, cutie. So we have the Knight of Cups to start. We have the Empress. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. on low battery.
Real battery?
Yeah. 20%. Justice. Temperance. Queen of Wands. Look at the outfits she's wearing. I mean, I just really love this deck. And the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so your guides and angels, they don't really expect too much action right now. So how do they want you to go about starting this business? Because right now, all you're doing is fooling around with the website. Honestly, the energy is they don't necessarily, we have two knights here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. They don't necessarily want you to, like, Knight of Swords. They don't want you to charge towards anything. They like that you're taking shit slow. They like that you're thinking about things in a spiritual way and that you're kind of like lollygagging and having deep contemplation over certain things. That's really actually helping you. With the Empress, they would actually like you to do some more abundance work, some more spell work, maybe some more attraction work, some more affirmation work. Just looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, I am a boss. I am a business owner. Like being just really truly in your authentic energy. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like the universe is the one that is going to step in and reward you or help you out. Maybe there is some investing that has to be done and you're waiting for a surge in your finances or something to happen that just kind of like flows through pretty quickly, and the universe is going to do that for you. You don't have to worry about anything. It's very interesting. You know, with the Ace of Swords, if you were to do anything, they would like you to start some social media stuff. They actually don't mind that you're fucking around with the website. Maybe they want you to just put it out there already or finish it, or maybe you say it's for pre-order, or maybe you say it's under construction, or maybe you start getting an Instagram going, or maybe you start getting some advertising going, or maybe you start I don't know, it's this energy, they're confusing me. It's this energy of them wanting you to communicate this more to people and tell more people about it. This could represent business cards, this can represent marketing, this can represent labels. This can represent starting the social media aspect of it, can represent starting a Facebook group or getting on Facebook or something like that. With Justice here, I definitely feel like things are happening in divine order and divine timing with Temperance right next to Justice. So there's a huge energy of like where you should be placing your focus is more in believing in yourself. Like I feel like there's some doubt, or maybe you're letting your logical mind kind of take over and you're not looking at this from a spiritual perspective. Maybe in life you're spiritual, but when it comes to this business, you're being very right brain about it and you're like, this has to go this way and this has to be that way, and you're very close to it. And they're like asking you to take a step back and be more spiritual about it, like attracting this business opportunity to you, or affirming that like this is going to work out and that you're a boss. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's more about like spell work that they're interested in. And with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you are going to come at this business from a really great angle, and you are going to have the perfect creative energy. This deck is so fucking hilarious to me. Look at the Queen of Wands. Like, she could not be more wretched and ugly, and the Queen of Wands is not that way. Like, they have shit so backwards in this deck. It's like chaos. Like, it's so funny. And the Six of Pentacles, they're like falling over, but the Six of Pentacles represents extra assistance and abundance. Like, I'm so confused. But like I said, I feel like, you know, things are going to happen for you, and it's actually a matter of taking things slow. They want you to rush towards it in your head, and even in your heart, like spiritually, they want you to start like manifesting certain opportunities into your life. Maybe if you're going to get started on anything, they'd like you to kind of talk about it with people. They'd like you to start telling people this is a thing, like I'm doing this is my business, hello, hi, you know, creating the social media pages, creating the labeling, the marketing. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups energy, as far as everything else goes, like the actual creation of the product and the actual selling of the product, they do want you to take it slow. And they know that you're waiting on something. They know that you're waiting on some extra assistance. And I think that's something that they want to help you with, but they're just waiting to like affirm that. Or they're waiting for you to affirm it is what I mean. We have time for a nap. And soulmates, I mean, they are so confusing. I understand your frustration. Okay, we have milk and honey. The garden and the gate. Rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely not asking you to take charge like a Knight of Swords energy. They want you to be slow and steady wins the race, you know? So take a nap. Time for a nap, just fuck it, you know, just don't even pursue it. Just take a nap instead. We have take a nap. That's pretty self-explanatory. We have soulmates, which is very interesting. So let's look into that. This can always represent in business as well. So harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, or relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you cannot possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. I love this because freaking Shanice got a very similar message too. And we do have this beautiful community and this beautiful group chat. And it's just kind of representative of like, you know, we're all spiritually helping each other and supporting each other. And that's just really what this is all about. It's like the perfect time and place to do all of this. We have milk and honey, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, and trusting that your needs will be met, which I truly believe they will. Then we have the garden and the gate, which is about having abundance, but allowing yourself to be open. You know, don't close yourself off because your logical mind is like, this is coming from here and that's coming from there and this has to happen this way and that way. Just allowing yourself to receive with the Empress, allowing yourself to affirm that you deserve it all. Rest and rejuvenation, you know, don't be all work and no play, and don't be all worry and no whatever I was going to say.
Action.
Yeah. But it's just basically saying you don't go by any specific timeline. Like, yes, they want you to get started, but it's like start how you want to start is their energy. They're like, you don't need to do this any type of way. Just do it how Neji wants to do it. You know? Okay, so I'm going to pull some dice for you because I just feel like it's necessary. And the angels are with me, so... We have 3, 5, 6, 6. 35, 66. Angel number 3566 is leading you to your most excellent resource, your family and friends, significantly making your loved ones your center of power, elevates your will to grow. That's really beautiful. So we kind of talked about that. We talked about that with soulmates, and it just kind of is representative of the fact that, you know, you can lean on your community and your people because they are here to help. So gorgeous, as usual. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Look how beautiful these cards are, honestly. I can't stop like admiring them. And give Captain a big hug and kiss for me.
Captain.
I just love that name. It's like literally the most perfect name.
How's Captain's fur? Is he losing a lot of hair during the summer in Florida? He's a German dog, right? Or is it American Shepherd, German Shepherd?
All right, Taryn, I got you. You are after this next one, Emily. And then we are closed after Taryn for tonight. If you guys want to pre-book for the next live, you can. We will be going live either Monday or Tuesday. So actually, I honestly think it will be the 6th, 7/6. So that will be Tuesday. If you guys wanted to pre-book for Tuesday, you can. We are going to do Emily's, and then we will do Taryn. So, Emily, you are an 18 plus, and you want to know what is Jay's intentions in this connection. What are Jay's intentions in this connection? Whoa. Okay, I mean, I just saw this one, so let's keep it. 7 of Pentacles. We have the World. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. I love how all the knights are women. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So, what are his intentions in this connection? I mean, I'm definitely feeling like he wants to see where this goes and wants to continue down the path that you guys are on. I think that he's enjoying building this friendship and this connection and is enjoying like getting to know you and seeing like where this can grow. I think with the World, you know, ultimately he would love to like travel with you and explore with you and, you know, rush towards you, but like not in a Knight of like Swords kind of energy, more in like a I want to rush towards you because you're very inspiring and awesome and sexy and cool kind of way. I feel like this person has some past hurts that they have not dealt with. And I feel like this could come up in the connection. Not that you would do anything wrong, but it's almost like there's something about you that would trigger it. And I'm not saying that like you did anything, but it's just like you're so amazing to them and they like love you and love getting to know you that it's like 4 of Wands, it's kind of on their path to be triggered, to deal with some shit, if that makes sense. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. This person's intention is not to hurt you. It's not to reject you. It's not to play you. They have very pure intentions. They're very passionate about you. They are very, you know, psyched is the word. Like they are so interested in you and they feel like this is a really great connection so far. They really like the back and forth. I feel like they really love talking to you, but there is definitely hesitance. And there's hesitance because this person has some shit that they haven't dealt with that is like an ex that they haven't released. I'm assuming this person was dumped or broken up with, but their heart definitely was broken. Someone walked away. And for that, they're like a little unavailable, like emotionally. Like this person loves intellectually talking to you, and they're very stimulated by you, and they're very like even sexually attracted to you. And they're so overpowered by their feelings of like, wow, this is new and this is awesome and this is cool, that they're not really like confronting maybe some of the undealt with hurts. But I do feel like the Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands energy at the end, this could fucking come up. Like this could blow up. Like, let me pull some more cards. We have the Two of Swords. We have Justice in reverse. Okay, Two of Pentacles. It's almost like, I mean, we have that Four of Wands here. It's almost like it's a part of their destiny to meet someone like you because you're spiritual and because you're mature. Now, I'm not saying part of their destiny is for them to come get some healing energy from Emily. I'm saying it's more so that you are intellectual and cool enough to be able to put them maybe on their right path. But that might be, unfortunately, the only purpose of this connection is for you to just like situate this person in the correct direction because they're a little off track. This person rather move on and not look back than deal with some of the shit that is inevitably gonna come up. And Spirit really doesn't want you to be affected by this. Spirit really feels like it will be unfair to you and it will be very chaotic. So I think it's important that we nip this in the bud now. And maybe you kind of just have a conversation with them. Yeah, this is supposed to be a spiritual thing. You guys are supposed to like get together in this life and like talk to each other, be friends, and like, you know, no offense, baby, but like I cannot tell you how many times I went on like a first date and not a second date, but it was like I went on a first date because I was supposed to say something very fucking profound to this person and then never see them again. And it's not even that like we hooked up or anything. It was more so that I was supposed to say something profound that changed their course of thinking or changed their life in some sort of way. And then I dipped. And then I dipped the fuck out. So it could just be something like that where you guys you're supposed to say something to them or you're supposed to do something. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, bitch, I am not his mama. And I know that, but it's almost like there isn't some sort of destiny involved here at the Four of Wands, you know? So definitely do your hot girl summer, but with the Hierophant, take this as like a little like mentoring type thing where you're supposed to say something to them or whatever it is, lead by example or be like, hey, don't you have some healing to do? Or like whatever it is, or like, hey, I know a good Reiki healer, wanna go to them? Or some shit like that. We have separation. So time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Pay attention to the red flags. You have codependency and we have children. So this person's inner child could be really hurt or affected in some sort of way. We have independence. I embrace total independence and I see how empowering that is. Even when I'm in a relationship, I can still be the independent by meeting my own needs and creating my own happiness. When I do that, I'm the fullest version of myself and I have much more to me to give without needing pieces of me in return. I love that. It's beautiful. So yeah, you know, you are the independent Aquarius beauty that you are, and I think that you will absolutely have more options and be fine. But I do think there was like a level or a reason that you guys met. It wasn't for no reason. So I want to do your angel number just because I am on a roll. Whoa. Ah. Okay, we have 3632. 3632. Lots of like 3s and 6s. Whoa. If you see angel number 3632, the message relates to the field of money and hobbies and says that your persistence in trying to keep your independence will very soon bring the long-awaited results in the form of banknotes. Okay. Hello. Hi. I love that. Gorgeous. All right. So thank you so much, Emily, for joining me here. I love you. I appreciate you. Dog, stop it. All right, so I'm going to move on to 10. So Taryn wants to know what is next for you in love, and we're going to add charms.
Okay. Go for it.
What is next for you in love? We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the 10. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm like, why did that look like the 6 of Swords? Like she's like on a raft, like sailing away. That was so confusing. This deck is confusing, but very profound at the same time. We have Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. That's okay. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. This is what the 6 of Swords looks like, but I'll just stop. Okay. So, what's next for you in love? I definitely think you need to open up yourself to receiving. There is an energy here that you're a little guarded or maybe a little closed off energetically because you might be afraid of getting hurt. I think you're definitely open to manifesting, or you are consciously trying to manifest love into your life, which I definitely see coming through for you. But it is important that you allow yourself to receive. Now, we can manifest all day long, honey, but if we aren't like open to putting our heart on our sleeve, then it might be really difficult to really allow this energy to flow through. With the 10 of Pentacles, I definitely see that you already have everything to yourself. Like you can give yourself everything, and the much added bonus is to share that with somebody. And with the Page of Cups, I do see a new love offer coming in. And this is something that can be very promising. This is someone who, this might start off as like dating, and you guys will probably end up like going into like an upper echelon of commitment. With the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, let me see. Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like things might move slowly in a very conservative way. Like you'll get to know each other. I do feel like this person will court you. They'll be very respectful of your boundaries. I feel like you might have your own family, or you might have your own house, so you definitely have your own stuff going on, and maybe this person does. There's definitely a sense of maturity in this connection and relationship coming on, and it's something that they will really respect. This person is going to really view you as someone who is really beautiful and really like powerful in the fact that you're able to give yourself everything, like I said, and you don't need anyone else to do that. Like you just need love, and you just need support and trust. I feel like in the past you used to attract people that were runners, or they were players, or there's some energy here of them not being fully committed. And I feel like this person that's coming into your life is going to be committed, but it's going to be one of those things where they're very slow and steady. This is the kind of person that is not going to rush in with some falsity or some sweet nothing. This is the kind of person that is going to really take their time. They excuse me, they definitely scream earth and water energy to me. Really Jack. And I also get an energy that this person will have a sense of nostalgia to them or familiarity. It could be that they're from your past, quite literally, and you guys reconcile, or it could be that there's something very familiar about them. I think that this person is going to find you very lovable, and they're going to be very attracted to your no bullshit policy with the Queen of Swords. I haven't seen her appear in this deck yet, and I love it. You could have your own animals or fur babies or your own kid. This is something this person will, like I said, respect. There will be an element of playfulness in this connection. I do feel like you are calling in a soulmate. If you have honeymoon, you guys could end up traveling together, or you could meet while traveling with that Ten of Pentacles imagery here. You have give your relationship a chance, and it's safe for you to love. We have receiving. I open and allow myself to receive love in all ways from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. Okay, let's pull your charms. Maybe we can get like some initials or something. Maybe their name is Will. We have a W here. We have P, S. I think this is a W or an M. William P, William S. We have some cherries. I have some cherries on my shirt right now. Fun fact. We have apple. They could live in New York. The Big Apple. I don't know. They could be religious, or they could be very spiritual, or it could be that they are religious. This person could come from like a royal background. Maybe they're Prince William. No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna really love red lipstick. Maybe you're gonna meet them while you're wearing red lipstick. Maybe you're gonna meet them during the summertime with cherry and watermelon because it's in season. And with the leaves here, I feel like this person could be born in the fall or have a fall birthday. Taurus, or a spring birthday. Cancer. That's not a bad combination. All right, so I love that. Thank you so much, Taryn. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here. I love you, I appreciate you. I hope to see you again soon on the live. All right, you're so welcome. All right, you guys, so for everyone kind of watching right now or tuning in, thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. I really hope that resonated, especially if you're just kind of watching. I know that sometimes it can just be as such. But that is it for tonight. I am going to log off and get some much needed throat rest because I'm like struggling right now all of a sudden. If you guys wanted to book a personal reading with me on a live stream such as this, I am going live again on Tuesday. I do pre-book for the live, so if you guys wanted to pre-book, you can. In the meantime, however, I just posted a new video on my channel, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that. And make sure you guys look through my channel. I have like a gazillion videos on there. You might have to like search for them, but they are there. I get a lot of people asking me questions that can be answered already, unless you guys have already seen them all. But there's those options, and then of course definitely come join me for a personal reading. But in the meantime, I hope that you guys stay safe and stay healthy. I love you, and I really hope that I see you guys again soon. Good night, everybody.